Good morning. It's Jo from Emily Cat 176. How are you all? I just want to know what my YouTube channel is going to be. I've decided is that on Mondays I will talk about the shows I've seen, and I'm trying to promote suburban arts in Melbourne because there's so many good suburban arts in Melbourne. And then on Friday it will be books. Sometimes if I haven't finished a book, I am reading a very good book at the moment. That's one of the professional reviews I'm doing. But so yes, on Sunday, this is what I saw. Peter Pan. Now, I think, can you see that? I'll put it a little bit closer. So Peter Pan, I travelled to Malvern Town Hall. Now, for people overseas, Malvern is a, what would you call it? Sort of an inner mid city on the sort of eastern side of Melbourne. Malvern Town Hall itself, now they say it's on High Street, but it's actually you enter via Glenferrie Road. And Glenferrie Road is a big thoroughfare in Melbourne. It goes from Dandenong Highway in Malvern and goes all the way up to Kew. And many years ago I lived in Kew, so I know, I don't anymore, but I know that area quite well. And Malvern Town Hall, now if you ever read my review, I've given their website as well, because even Malvern Town Hall, they have artistic things. They have painting, they have poetry. It's really, as I keep saying, and you're probably sick of it, but there are so many artistic things to do in the city. And of course, Malvern Town Hall, that's all part of the state government. So the website is actually stonington.vic.gov.au. So Peter Pan is a silent film. Now, I have seen snippets of silent films before, mainly, well, they were meant to be slapstick comedy. I have to admit, I never thought Laurel and Hardy was particularly funny. I'm not that keen on Charlie Chaplin either. I know people love them, and more power to them, but I didn't particularly like it. But this Peter Pan came out in late 1924, so this film is nearly 100 years old. It says it's a silent film classic. So what did I think of it? Well, if I had been a child in 1924 and I saw this, I would have loved it. And this is the thing, this is what I've got to remind myself. This is a children's film. You know, you're fighting pirates and there's a crocodile and all sorts of things. And yeah, seeing this 1924 children's film through adult eyes, it didn't really work. And what can I say? I thought it looked like really exaggerated mime. Now, I know back when this was made, they didn't have sound. They just didn't. I don't think they had the technology ready then. But because there isn't sound, because you don't have, they're talking, but they're putting cards up, you know, for the dialogue, and it's really old-fashioned language. Which again, I've got to remind myself, this was probably wonderful in 1924. We are now in 2024, you know. But because there wasn't sound, and there was, I will talk about something else, because there was sound in it, in a different way. I think all the actors, they were sort of exaggerating their expressions and exaggerating their movements, because if there's sound, you get the tenor of a voice, you get the tone, and that can really change scenes. And that was completely missing in this film. Now, the sound that was there, excuse me, David Bailey, David Bailey, he was a gentleman playing the organ. And it is a Compton, Compton 3/17 Compton Theatre organ. I'll show you a photo of it. This is what it looked like. Can you see that? Very impressive. And I have seen theatre organs played before, so it's really interesting because they had the screen up. We were in seats like you would be in a movie theatre, and up comes the organ. And this is David Bailey. He introduced, this is the film, and he played, and then it went down a bit, and he played the theatre organ all the way through the film. And the music did complement the film, because I was talking to someone there, and he was saying that it was either his mother or his grandmother. I can't remember what it was, but back in the day, they actually had orchestras play. But then the theatre owners realised that these theatre organs could replace the orchestras, because theatre organs, the sounds they can make all sorts of sounds. So this was, as I said, it did complement the film. And I mean, the special effects were pretty lame, but back when it was released, they would have been the latest thing, I just sort of, I'm glad I saw it. Will I see another silent film? I don't know. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, no, I won't, because, I really don't think that they're that good without sound. But I think there's a film, Metropolis, I think it's called that is a silent film. And I'm thinking, if I could see that, I might. But, because the other thing is too with Peter Pan, and apparently the compere said on the day, apparently Walt Disney saw this film, and that was his inspiration to do the animated Peter Pan. And that was very successful, wasn't it? That animated one. I just think, yes, the classic story of Peter Pan, the boy who doesn't want to grow up. That's not a good message, I don't think. I'm sure, like me, many of you have met people who they don't want to grow up. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to, they just want to be able to have fun and do what they like with no responsibility. So, yeah, I didn't like the actual theme of the film either. But as I said, as a child, I would have loved it, because there's a crocodile, and they're fighting. There's Indians, which I think is really un-PC these days, the way they were portrayed. But they're all fighting with swords and all this sort of thing. So yeah, it was interesting. The live at the Compton Theatre pipe organ. So this is it. So we saw the organ was there, and then behind the stage, that's where all the pipes were. So yeah, well, I don't know. I just don't know. And see, they have. This is what this group does. So this was actually put on by Melbourne Theatre Organ, and it's a group that puts these sorts of things on, and like concerts, and they raise money to restore these organs. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think these organs should be restored. It went for about 2 hours. There was an interval. Excuse me, got an itchy nose. An interval, because it's hard work playing one of those organs. As you can see, there's more than one keyboard, and then they're having to use their feet. I think the keys are down the bottom, and they're moving their feet. So he needed a little bit of a break. But yeah, something different. something different. As I said, I'd never seen a silent film before, and I am glad I saw it. Let me know. Have any of you seen silent films? Or any of you silent film buffs? Because this one, it was restored very well. The quality was good. I don't think all silent films have been able to be restored. But yeah, be interested to know. Do any of you like silent films? So yeah, that was my Sunday. And as I said, I was just so surprised at what's on at Malvern Town Hall as well. So a good day. So that's it. I will be back on Friday with books. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you on Friday. Okay, bye.